Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you're keeping fine and safe in this pandemic situation. Let's start our video today. Students, in this video, we are going to discuss about the admission procedures that is taking place in the college level. Now, I know you all are very excited about college. You all have just completed your school level and this is your first step towards the college. Now, by college, I mean your salad days where you are inexperienced, you are happy, you are enthusiastic and full of excitement for your college. But this is a situation where colleges cannot operate offline basis, so everything is happening through online. And I know you are missing the fun, you are missing all the entertainment, definitely, but you're also worried about your admission process. Students who haven't taken the admissions yet, or you are not sure how admissions are about to go on in colleges, this video is for you all. Now, since your board exams were cancelled and you know that the marks distribution were done on the basis of your last year's marks and this year's marks, combining into it an average and percentage, considering the raw marks, standard deviation, and so on, there were various calculations and hectic calculations actually that were done, and you have finally got your marks. Many of you haven't got your marks yet, but you are about to get. So, your college admission will be done on such marks. Now, you might think that there were many colleges who used to consider the pre-board marks and the board marks. Accordingly, the cutoff percentage was determined, and you had to take admissions based on that if your name was there in the merit list. But for this year, as you know, board was cancelled and your marks are determined on that basis. So what will happen? Most of the colleges, I mean 99% of the colleges are not considering your pre-board marks. They are considering those marks are as non-reliable, since many of them was conducted through online basis and it was like an open book examination or some kind of things they are not accepting. So in that way they are not considering your pre-board marks. Only your board marks will be considered. Few colleges, like I will say St. Xavier's, they are opting for 75 weightage for your pre-board or for your board examination marks that you will be getting, and 25 percentage on the subject that you are taking, that is subject marks. Now let me come into this discussion. For example, if you are taking commerce, now for your plus 2 level you had commerce, accountancy, and so on. So the best of 4 will be calculated. That from that 75% weightage will be taken into consideration, and for the subject that you are taking, that is accountancy, 25% marks will be considered for your accountancy. That is 75% marks in the best of 4 weightage from that, and 25% marks only for your accountancy. That is for the commerce department. Coming to departments like psychology, since you did not have psychology at all in your plus 2 level, so for that best of 4 and English will be considered. Okay, so in any such stream where your subject was not there in the plus 2 level but you're opting to take a graduation in such a subject, you will be taken into consideration those very particular marks. The best of 4 will definitely be considered, and if you are belonging to the humanities stream, then definitely English will be has to be actually a subject of best of 4. And if you belong to science, if you wish to take up graduations relating to any kind of subjects relating to science, then your maths marks, physics, chemistry, biology, computer, these marks will be taken into consideration. For the commerce stream, I will say your accounts marks are very important. You have to be very particular about accountancy, because if you wish to take a BCom or a graduation in that very particular subject, then definitely you have to score a good percentage to get a better cutoff so that you can get admission in your desired college. Now, there were various colleges who used to take admission test for the graduation level, in fact. But now, since the situation does not support us, we are not in a condition to be taking the online examinations, or in fact the offline examinations are beyond our thinking capacity. So only these marks and the weightage of these marks will be calculated. Definitely the board marks are reliable, you can trust them, but these are not the only ones that they are depending on. Few colleges are asking results for your class 11s also. So weightage on class 11 result and class 12, that is your board results, are being considered. So be very particular about the marks that you have obtained. If you are thinking that I do not score in class 11, let me just forget that and I'll just produce the marks of class 12. No, you're wrong. You have to produce. Many colleges are taking into consideration the marks of class 11 as well as 12. This is one thing. There are many colleges again which are giving online examinations. Very few limited colleges. There are many colleges who are sending you link, and the subject papers are based on whatever you have learned in the +2 level, and MCQs are there, so it's a short test basically. So they are considering that also if they are not satisfied with your board result, or they have some kind of confusion about that. Few colleges like Sri Ram College, they are depending on the marks that you are producing. 80-20 percentage weightage is being considered. That is 80% weightage out of best of 4, and 20% that is your subject that you are opting to take. That is for Sri Ram College. There are various other colleges, Delhi University and so many other colleges, they have various different criteria. But whatever be the criteria, your first criteria is to be getting a very good percentage in the board results. And how can you do that? Since you cannot depend now on the examination, since that was cancelled, and if you had thought I will just make up a few during the examination and let me not study during the entire year, then I'm sure you are not going to face good consequences, because marks are being considered on an average in such a scenario. IA, that is internal assessments and internal marks, are being considered. If you had projects, then the practical and project marks is being considered. That is 30% weightage is being given to the practical paper, and 70% marks is given weightage to the theory paper. So for the entire year, whatever exams was taken by your school, you had to give it well. And for the students who are watching this video thinking of the next year's admission, so definitely if you're in class 11, give all your IAs, all your examinations very well, because these marks can also be considered. Actually, this is a situation where nothing is very certain. We are not actually certain about what is going to happen. So colleges are taking their own decisions. Different colleges, different universities, different states, they are taking decisions on their own. So you just cannot intervene them, or you cannot question the decision, because that is the college's own decision. They have their own criterias, and they are changing the criterias based on this situation. Since they cannot rely on the pre-board marks or on the marks that is being produced, they are sometimes even taking interviews. Interview round is also there, where direct questions is being asked, and definitely if you're not able to answer, they are just cancelling off your seat. So if you really want to get into a good college, you want your desired college, your marks has to be very well obtained. Another thing that students are not facing difficulties not there, because various colleges are also considering only the board marks. No interview, no online examinations, nothing. Only the board result is being considered. It's just the simple procedure that they are considering. And if your name is there in the first merit list, then you will be getting a chance to get the admission first. If it's on the second merit list, then you will be getting it in the second chance, and so on. But I will say you do not lose any chance, since there is no particular a decision, a proper decision as to how the colleges is taking admission. If you get a chance in a particular college, then definitely take admission into it, until and unless you opt for a better opportunity. or just don't leave colleges thinking let my percentages get better and then I will take a decision on as to which colleges I'm going to take admission into. Definitely don't go for that decision in this scenario. That decision was definitely good if that was in a normal scenario, but don't take up that decision in this scenario because you're not sure. There are various criterias where all the colleges are taking different considerations. Another college I know, they are taking marks on 80-20 basis. I told you Sri Ram College is also opting for that. Another college is there who is opting for 70-30. 70 percentage weightage in the board examination results and 30% in the subject marks. There are various universities who are taking 70-20-10, that is 70% weightage for your board examinations, that is best of 4, 20% weightage for the subject that you're opting, and 10% will be based on the personal interview. You will be asked questions based to your subject. Okay, now if your subject was maths or commerce or something that you have already studied in class 11th and 12th, then that was easier for you. But for the subjects that you haven't studied in class 12 at all, like psychology or various other ones, then you will be asked questions on related subjects, maybe English and so on. So that's how preparations are going on for your admission, and I'm sure within the next few months you will be getting into the admission process of various colleges. They will be declaring their results, their merit list will be out, and this is how calculation is being done. So various forms are available. You can just fill up the forms, and after your board results are out, definitely. And project marks are also considered for your +2 level. Practical marks, project marks are definitely considered. This is a situation where board exam was not considered. So definitely I know you have a lot of questions in your mind: how examinations are being conducted, how marks will be calculated, in which college will I be getting admitted. My marks are good, but I'm not getting admission into a good college. So let's avoid that, because we can rely on the marks that is being provided to you by the boards. Definitely it's a very good one. The decision or the marks calculation can really be reliable. And as I told you, various colleges, various universities of the state and private universities are considering these marks. For private universities, Adamas University or various other universities all over the India, they are taking examinations online base. They are sending a link. You will be having to give the examination on a proper time with a proper structure. The question format is there, just like you had to appear for your ISC examination or for your board examinations. The structure is given there. It's the time is actually reduced. They used to have online examinations or direct examinations had to be conducted, so that had been changed to online examinations, especially for the private universities. I'm saying they have shifted the time into 30 minutes or 1 hour maximum. So within an hour time you will be having to sit for the online examination face to face. That is, your camera has to be on, and you will not have any kind of gadgets or any books in front of you. You will only have to write the answers, or you will only have to tick the answers based on calculations. And so there are many universities not allowing for the calculator also, so all calculations will be done roughly by you itself. So just opt for that. Private universities have taken this into consideration. Definitely they are taking marks of your board examinations also, but online examination is also being conducted. So that's how admission process will be going on for this year. Hopefully situations will get better in the next year, in the upcoming year. So all the best for your career. Don't worry about your marks. Definitely you have done well, and you will also get into a good college. I'm very sure about it. So stay happy, stay safe, stay home, and don't worry, definitely. So all the best for your career. Thank you.